a time, later, in the same far-off kingdom,
more than anything,
lived a young princess,
more than life,
the lad Jack,
more than footmen,
and the baker with his family.
No, I miss anything more than the moon.
there, I wish to sponsor a festival.
More than life, I miss.
Time was for a festival.
More than riches, I miss my kingdom up in the sky.
More than anything, I wish we had more.
Play our room.
But despite some minor inconveniences, they were all content.
I didn't think I'd write a friend.
I didn't think I'd ever find you.
I didn't think I could be so happy. Not an unhappy moment
I didn't think
since.
we'd be this friends.
I didn't think we'd have a baby.
I could be so happy.
Happy now, happy ends, happy ever after. We're so happy, you're so happy. Just as long as you stay happy, we'll stay happy. Lots of pets,
With my cow.
little gurgles. I must go now. We should really sell it.
Where's the cheesecloth?
Wishes may bring problems such that you regret them. Better that though than to never get them. I'm going to be a perfect
I'm
mother.
going to be a perfect son.
I'm going to be a perfect mother. I'm going to see that she is so happy. I never thought I'd love my life. I would settle for another. Than to become a woman.
Then to be set for life. That vision smiles. I'm so happy.
Only this cottage were a little larger.
I will expand our quarters in due time.
Why expand when we could simply move to another cottage?
No, this was my father's house and now it will be my son's.
You would raise your child alongside a witch.
Why does he always cry when I hold him?
Babies cry, he's fine. You needn't hold him as if he were so fragile.
He wants his mother here.
I can't take care of him all the time.
I will care for him when he's older.
I never thought I'd be so much I hadn't been. So
Happy!
Oh my goodness!
Are you all right?
I think so.
And the baby?
Yes, he's fine. Are you all right?
You! Have you done this to our house?
Always thinking of yourself. Oh, look at my garden. What of your garden? Look!
Destroyed.
What has happened? I was thrown to the ground. I saw nothing. What could do such a thing?
An earthquake?
No earthquake. My garden has been trampled. Those are footprints. Who could do such a thing? Anything that leaves a footprint that large is no who.
Do you think it was a bear?
A bear? Bears are sweet. Besides, you ever seen a bear 40-foot tree? Dragon? No, Scorch Marsh. Usually they're linked.
Manticore.
Imaginary. Griffin? Extinct.
Giant.
Possible. Very, very possible.
A giant.
Maybe we should tell someone. Who are you going to tell?
The royal family, of course.
The royal family? I wouldn't count on that family to snuff out a rat. With a giant, we'll all have to go to battle. Ugh, giant's the worst. Giant has a brain. Hard to outwit a giant. Giant's just like us, only bigger. Much, much bigger. So big. And we are just an expendable bug underneath its foot. Boom! Crunch! We are moving.
And so the baker proceeded to the castle, but not before visiting Jack and his mother.
Look, Milky White, it's the butcher. The baker.
Baker. What can we do for you, sir?
I'm here to investigate the destruction that was brought upon our house today.
Jack has been home with me all day.
The baker proceeded to tell Jack and his mother that he feared there was a giant in the land.
I can recognize a giant footstep. I can go to your house.
You'll do no such thing.
Any help at all?
You'll get none from us. I don't remember you volunteering to come to my aid when there was a giant in my backyard.
A giant in your backyard is one thing. A crushed home is quite another.
Look, young man, I wouldn't worry. A giant never strikes the same house twice.
I'm taking this news to the castle nonetheless.
When the baker reached the castle, it was the princess who greeted his news. The story unfolds.
Excuse me, madam. This insignificant man insists on seeing you. Princess, I'm here to report the appearance of a giant in the land.
Where did you see a giant?
Well, I didn't exactly see it.
Then how do you notice a giant in the land?
Our house was crushed. There are footprints.
That could have been caused by any number of things. I'll show you to the door.
Wait.
A nearby household was visited by a giant not too long ago, descending from a beanstalk.
Yes, I remember.
That giant was slain. Now, come along.
Wait, please! We have a young child. Princess, this child was very hard to come by. His safety is of great importance to me.
Are we entirely through now?
Yes.
I will take this news up with the prince when he returns. Thank you. Listen, I'm going on to sell the heart, Jack.
Mother, no.
Jack, we don't want this harp around when there's a giant on the loose.
But mother, I know how to kill a giant.
Please, we've had our fill of giants.
Mother, if I can help.
Enough! I want you to promise me you'll stay in your surroundings.
Mother, I'm a man now.
You're still a little boy in your mother's eyes. I want you to promise. Promise!
I promise.
What happened to your house? We've had a baking accident.
A baking accident.
No use frightening the young thing.
You can't frighten her.
Well, I guess Granny will have to do without the bread and sweets. Besides, I have all I can carry.
Oh, why such a load?
Oh, I'm moving in with Granny. We had an accident too. I came home to find our house collapsed, as if a big wind blew it in. I couldn't find my mother anywhere. No. So I salvaged what I could, and now I'm off. Oh, good friends, what news have you? Out of mother's grave? Oh no, I can't investigate. A princess is not supposed to go into the woods unescorted. Good idea. I will disguise myself and go to see what's wrong. Thank you, birds. We'll take you to Granny.
What?
We're not about to let her go alone.
All right, I will take you.
I don't need anyone to take me. I've gone many times before.
But not when there have been such winds about.
That's right, we'll all take you.
No!
I'm not about to stay here with the baby when a wind might return to this house too.
I know mother made me promise, but I'm going to find that giant anyway.
Into the woods, it's always when you think it lasts your through. Into the woods you go again to take another journey.
Into the woods, the weather's clear. We've been before, we've not to fear. Into the woods, away from here.
Into the woods to find the giant.
Into the woods to grandmother's house.
Into the woods, the path is straight, no reason then to hesitate.
Into the woods, it's not so late. It's just another journey. Into the woods, but not too long. The skies are straight, the winds are strong. Into the woods to see what's wrong.
Into the woods to slay the giant.
Into the woods to shield the child. Please, please.
To find a future.
To shield.
Slay
desert where I had little to eat and again no company, and then bore twins. Because of the way you treated me, I'll never, never be happy.
I was only trying to be a good mother.
Stay with this! There's a giant running about!
Ah, good brother. What a surprise.
Brother, how good to see you.
And what brings you into the wood today?
I'm investigating news of a giant.
You? Investigate news of a giant? Father would not even do that. That is business of your steward. Or less.
Well, what brings you into the wood?
My Rapunzel has run off.
Run off.
She's a changed woman. She's been subject to hysterical fits of crying, moods that no soul could predict. I know not what to do.
What a pity.
And Cinderella?
She remains well.
Does she? Now, good brother, do tell what you're really doing here.
High in a tower like yours was but higher, beauteously. All around the tower a thicket of briar 100 feet deep. Agony, no frustration more keen. When the one thing you want is a thing that you've not even seen.
I found a casket entirely of glass. No, it's unbreakable. Inside no gasket, a fading alas. Just as unwakeable, what unmistakable. Agnes is the way always thought. She has skin white as snow.
Did you learn her name?
No, there's a dwarf standing guard. Agony, such that princes must weep. Always in promos to anything almost or something asleep.
If it were not for the thickest,
A thick is no trick, is it thick?
it's the thickest.
The quickest is pickage apart with a stick.
Yes, but even one cricket's my thing about blood.
Well, that's sick.
It's no sicker than your thing with dwarfs.
Very upsetting.
Not forgetting the tasks unachievable, mountains unscalable. If it's conceivable, but unavailable. Agony misery, not to know what you miss. While they lie there for years,
And you cried on their fears.
what unbearable bliss!
Agony
That can cut like a knife. Ah, well, back to my wall.
Rapunzel, I must be off. Godspeed you, brother.
Godspeed.
And after hours spent searching for Granny, our intrepid travelers lost not only their way, but their patience as well.
Are you certain this is the right direction?
We went down the dell. Perhaps you forgot the way. The path is straight.
Was straight. Now there is no path.
Where's the stream? Where's the lily pond? Where's Granny? Calm down. Maybe we should turn back. No!
We'll just have to find Granny's house without the path.
But Mother warned me to never stray from the path.
The path is straight from you.
Wait, that looks familiar. See in the distance, 3 oak trees.
Yes, I
Who
recognize
might that be?
the steward in the royal family. What brings you into the woods?
Oh no.
I warned you. Why didn't you do anything? Look, I don't make good policies. I just carried them out.
And I warned you. You can't count on a loyal family to solve your problem. I think it's best we go back to the village.
I wouldn't be in such a rush if I were you. Guess which path the giant took to the castle.
Oh no.
What?
All that's left in my garden is a sack of beans, and there's not much left of your house either.
But I heard giants never strike the same house twice.
You heard wrong.
There!
The giant's woman?
That
Where's the
son.
man who killed my husband?
I do not know. He's not here. He's not with us. We haven't seen him.
I want the lad who climbed the beanstalk.
We'll get it for you right away. Just don't move.
It was you who destroyed our house, not a Greenwood. It's because of you I'm no mother!
And who destroyed my house? The boy asked for shelter. Then he stole our gold, our hand, and our heart. Then he killed my husband. I must avenge the wrongdoers.
We are not responsible for him.
You're wasting your breath.
She's right. You can't reason with a dumb giant.
Not all giants are dumb. Give me the boy.
We told you he's not here.
The girl's telling the truth.
I know he's there, and I'm going to wait right here until he's delivered to me.
The giant, who was nearsighted, remained convinced that she had found the lad. There was no consensus among them as to which course of action to take.
Put a spell on her. I no longer have my powers. If I did, do you think I'd be standing here with all of you? I'll have to give for someone. Who? The steward. It's in his line of duty to sacrifice his life.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not giving up my life for anyone.
Don't take it personally.
I'm waiting.
You must understand, these were not people familiar with making choices. Their past experiences in the woods had in no way prepared them to deal with a force this great.
Excuse me. but would you like a blind girl instead? Wow! How dare you! Put them out of their misery! We're not that miserable!
What are you talking about?
She doesn't want a woman.
Fine, then what do you suggest we do?
I'm still waiting.
It is interesting to examine the moral issue in question here. The finality of situations such as these dictate... Sorry, I tell the story. I'm not part of it.
That's right.
Not one of us.
You're always on the outside.
That's my role. You must understand. There must always be someone on the outside.
You're going to be on the inside now.
You're making a big mistake.
Nonsense.
You need an objective observer to pass the story along.
Well, some of us don't like the way you've been telling it!
Stop! If you drag me into this mess, you'll regret it.
Wait! He's right. He's the only one that knows the story.
Do you think it will be fun when you have to tell it yourselves? Think of your baby.
Oh, stop. He's right. Let him go. Put that away.
Now that's better. You don't want to live in a world of chaos. There must always be an outside observer. I'm not the lad!
This is not the lad.
Don't drop him! Why would you push him into her arms?
You wanted to get rid of him too.
We might have thought of something else.
If it were up to you, a decision would never be made.
Now that he's gone, we'll never know what will happen next. We'll manage.
Must I search among you for the lad?
No!
Jack was just a boy. We had no food, and he sold his beloved cow in exchange for some magic beans. If anyone's to be blamed, it's the man who made that exchange.
That's right. It's nonsense.
He was your responsibility. Now I must punish him for his wrongdoings.
We've suffered too. Do you think it was a picnic disposing of your husband's remains?
You are making me angry.
What about our anger? What about our lives? Who's been collapsing through our kingdom?
Be quiet.
You all hide my son, and you'll never find him.
Don't upset the giant.
You'll never find him.
I'm warning you.
And if you don't go back this instant, we'll get you for all you've done. We'll go.
Where is your son?
poor condition.
Wake up!
Don't let him get Jack.
We won't.
Promise me as I stand here at death's door.
I'll do all that I can.
Promise?
Promise?
All right, I promise.
No. Stay away from there. You killed her.
I was thinking of the greater good. That's my job.
This is the world I meant. Couldn't you listen? Couldn't you stay content, safe behind walls, as I could not? Now you know what's out there in the world. No one stays untainted by the world. Only I, who loved you as you were. Only I, who's frightened less of her than them. Guide them along the way, still they don't listen. Children can only grow from something you love to something you lose.
Life was so steady, and now this. When will things return to normal?
We must be off if you're to arrive before nightfall.
Where are you going?
We're off to Hinton.
Shh. We can't take everyone.
Fools, there's nowhere to hide.
You'll never get there. We have to stay here and we'll find a way out of this together.
Some people are cut out to battle giants, and others are not. I don't have the constitution, so as long as I can be of no help, I'm going to hide. Everything will work out fine in the end.
Not always.
I hope the giant steps on them all.
You shouldn't say that. We're thinking the same thing.
This is terrible. We just saw 3 people die.
Since when were you so squeamish? How many wolves have you carved out?
A wolf's not the same.
Ask a wolf's mother!
Stop it!
Suggest we find that boy now and give her what she wants.
If we give her the boy, she'll kill him too.
And if we don't, she'll kill half the kingdom.
One step at a time, maybe. If the boy apologizes, makes amends.
Yes, he'll return the stolen goods.
He's really a sweet boy at heart. She'll see that.
You people are so blind! It's because of that boy that there's a giant in our land. Now when you continue talking about this problem, I'll find that boy and I'll serve him to the giant for lunch.
Are we going to let her feed the boy to the giant?
No,
I'll have to find him first.
I'll go too.
No, you stay here with the baby.
We will fan out. It will increase our chances of finding him. Just go 100 paces. Count. No, I want you to stay here with the baby. You'll be safer here.
You would leave our child with her?
Yes, the baby is asleep. He will be safe with the girl.
But what if the giant were to return here?
The giants will not harm them, I know.
How do you know?
I know.
But what if...
But what if? But what if? Will only a giant's foot stop your arguing?
Just stay here with the baby, please!
Do you two always argue like this?
No, not really.
Seems like you do.
And there's nothing
arguments.
I see.
That's him! Jack! Jack! Stay here with the baby.
But I want to go too.
No, you'll be safer here.
Please don't go.
I will only walk 100 paces. If I don't find the boy, I'll come right back. 1, 2, 3. Jack! Jack! 81, 82, 83, 80. Hello, sir.
Hello.
You must be here to slay the giants.
Yes.
Have you come upon the giants?
No.
I have.
You have?
Yes.
And why are you alone in the woods?
Oh, I came here with my husband. We were... It's a long story.
He would let you roam alone in the woods?
No, actually, it was my choice. I'm looking for the lad.
Your choice? How brave.
Great.
Yes. Anything can happen in the woods. May I kiss you? Any moment we could be crushed. Don't feel rushed.
This is ridiculous. What am I doing here? I'm in the wrong story. Oh, wait 1 moment, please. We can't do this. You have a princess.
Well, yes, I do.
And I have a baker.
Of course, you're right. How foolish. Foolishness can happen in the woods. Once again, please. Moment. Any moment, big or small, is a moment. After all, is the moment. Skies may fall any moment.
But this is not right.
Right and wrong don't matter in the woods. Only feelings, let us leave the moment unwashed. Life is often so unpleasant. You must know that as a peasant, let's make the moment present as a present for the moment.
Jack! Jack! 81, 82, 83. What's wrong, ma'am? May I be of some service?
The tree has fallen. Mother's grave destroyed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My wishes have just been crushed.
Don't say that.
It's true. You wouldn't understand.
Well, you can't stay here. There's a giant on the loose.
I'm certain that the prince will see to it that the giant is rid from our land.
There's been no sign of the prince. No doubt he's off seducing some young maiden. I understand that's what princes do.
Well, not all princes.
You look just like the princess, but dirty. You are the princess.
Oh, no. Get up. Get up. I'm not a princess here.
What are you to do now?
I must be on my way back to the castle.
Have you not heard? We came across the royal family. The castle's been set upon by the giant.
And the prince?
He was not with them. Come with me. You shall be safer in our company.
I must leave you.
Why?
The giant.
The giants. I had almost forgotten. Will we find each other in the woods again?
This was just a moment in the woods. A moment shivering and lovely and sad. Leave the moment, just be glad for the moment that we had. Every moment is a moment when you're in the woods. Now I must go off to slay a giant. That is what the next moment holds for me. I shall not forget you. How brave you are to be alone in the woods. And how alive you've made me feel.
What was that? Was that me? Was that him? Did a prince really no, it wasn't just a trick of the woods. Just a moment, one peculiar passing moment. Must it all be either less or more, either plain or red? Is it always or is it never end? That's what woods are for those moments in the woods. Oh, if life were made of moments, even now and then a bad one. But if life were only moments, then you'd never know you'd had one. First a witch, then a child, then a prince, then a moment. Who can't live in the woods? And to get what you wish only just for a moment, these are dangerous times. Let the moments go. Don't forget it for a moment, though. Just remembering you've had an end when you're back to ore. Makes the ore mean more than it did before. Now I understand, and it's time to leave the woods.
She should be back by now.
She said she would only go 100 paces. I'm sure she'll return.
No, I better look for her. In which direction did she go?
Ow! Look who I found!
Please don't let her do me to the giant.
It's not our fault the giant wants you.
You're hurting me.
Let go of him. Leave him alone.
Where did he find this? Where is my wife?
She's dead.
What?
I'm sorry, sir. I came upon her. She was under a tree.
He was sobbing over her like she was his own mother.
How awful.
How could this happen?
I buried her in a footprint.
What was I thinking? I should have just stayed with her.
Remorse will get you nowhere.
My wife is dead!
Wake up! People are dying all around you. Do you think you're the only one to suffer a loss? When you're dead, you're dead. Now it's time to get this boy to the giant before we're all so much dead meat.
Keep away from him. No!
Now's no time to be soft-hearted. He's going to the giant, and I'm taking him.
Yes, he's the one to blame. It's because of you there's a giant in our midst, and my wife is dead.
But it isn't my fault. I was given those beans. You persuaded me to trade away my cow for beans. And without those beans, there'd have been no stock to get up to the giant in the first place.
Wait a minute, magic beans for a cow so old that you had to tell a lie to sell it, which you told. Were they worthless beans? Were they first sold? Oh, and tell us who persuaded you to steal that gold?
See, it's your fault.
No!
So it's your fault.
No!
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It's true.
Wait a minute, though. I only sold the gold to get my cow back from you.
So it's your fault.
Yes!
So it isn't. I'd have kept those beans, but our house was cursed. She made us get a cow to get the curse reversed.
It's his father's fault that the curse got placed, and the place got cursed in the first place.
Oh, then it's his fault.
So it was his fault.
No!
Yes, it is. It's his.
I guess.
Wait a minute, though. I chopped down the beanstalk, right? That's clear. But without any beanstalk, then what's clear is how did the second giant get down here in the first place? Second place?
Yes.
Well, who had the other bean?
The other bean.
Other
You
bean.
pocketed the other bean.
I did. Yes, I did.
See, it's your fault.
No, it isn't, because I gave it to my wife.
So it's her fault.
No, it isn't.
Then whose is it?
Wait a minute. She exchanged that bean to obtain your shoe. So the one who knows what happened to the bean is you.
You mean that won't be that your wife won't dear? Well, I never knew it, so I well, don't look here. So it's your fault. What?
See, it's her fault, and it isn't mine at all. But what?
Well, then you hadn't gone back again.
We were needy,
You were greedy. Did you need that hand?
but I got it from my mother.
So it's her fault then. And what about the harp in the third place?
The harp, yes.
She went and dared me to.
I dare you to.
Dare me to. She said that I was scared, so she dared me.
No, I didn't.
So it's your fault.
Wait a minute. You hadn't dared to do.
That you had let the harp alone.
You hadn't thrown
trouble
away
in
a
the first
bean in the
place.
first place. It was your fault.
She hadn't praised me in the first
So
place.
it's her fault.
It's you're responsible. You're the one who blamed. It's your fault.
It's the last which, doesn't matter how, anyway, it doesn't matter now. It's the last midnight. It's the boom splat. Nothing but a last midnight. Everybody smash flat. Nothing we can do. Not exactly true. We can always give her the boy. No, of course what really matters is the blame. Someone you can't blame. Fine, if that's a thing you enjoy, placing the blame. If that's the aim, give me the blame. Just give me the boy. No. You're so nice. You're not good, you're not bad, you're just nice. I'm not good, I'm not nice, I'm just right. I'm the witch, you're the world. I'm the hitch, I'm what no one believes. I'm the witch, you're all liars and thieves, like his father, like his son will be too. Oh, what bother? You'll just do what you do. It's the last midnight, so goodbye, y'all. Coming at you fast, midnight. Soon you'll see the sky fall. You're going to beam, have another beam. We were made for making you sick. With a nothing sword, here you want some more. Listen to the roar, giant by the score. Oh, well, you can't play another ring. It's the last midnight. It's the last verse. Now before it's past midnight, I'm leaving you my last curse. You alone. You can tend the garden, it's yours, separate and alone. Everybody down on all floors. I'll write another way. Lots of beats again. Punish me the way you did then. Give me claws and a hunch. Just away from this bunch. And the blue, and the doom, and the boom.
Maybe I shouldn't have stolen from the giant.
Maybe I shouldn't have strayed from the path.
Maybe I shouldn't have attended the ball.
Yes, maybe you shouldn't have.
Where are you going?
Away from here!
But you said we had to find our way out of this together.
It doesn't matter whether we're together or apart.
We need your help.
You don't understand. It was my wife that really helped. I depended on her for everything.
You would leave your child?
You will be happier in the arms of a princess.
All right. Come on. Jack.
I thought you were dead.
Not completely. Are we ever?
As far as I'm concerned, you are.
Is that true?
It's because of you that all of this happened.
I strayed through the garden to get your mother a gift, and I foolishly took some of those beans to myself. How was I to know? How were we ever to know? And when she died, I ran away from my guilt. Now, aren't you making the same mistake?
No!
Aren't you running away?
No more questions, please. No more tests. Comes the day you say what
dive as we go.
What?
A disappointed turn, I fear, forgive though they won't.
No more riddles. No more jests. No more curses you can't undo. Left by fathers you never knew. No more quests. No more riddles. Time to shut the door. Just no more.
Running away, let's do it. Free from the ties that bind. No more despair or burdens to bear out there in the yonder. Running away, go to it. Where did you have in mind? Have to take care, unless there's a where. You'll only be wandering blind. Just more questions, different kind. Where are we to go? Where are we ever to go? Running away, let's do it. Why sit around and resign? Trouble is son, the farther you run, the more you feel undefined from what you have left undone, and more what you've left behind. We disappoint, we leave a mess, we dive as we go.
Disappointed turn, I guess, forget though we won't. Like father, like son. No more giants waging war. Can't we just pursue our lives with our children and our wives till that happier day arrives? How do you ignore all the witches, all the curses, all the wolves, all the lies, the false hopes, the goodbyes, the reverses, all the wondering what even worse is still in store. All the children, all the giants, no more.
I knew you wouldn't give up.
He wouldn't leave his baby.
It looked like he was going to.
Give me my son. He always cries when I'm home.
Now what are we to do?
We have to have a plan before the giant returns.
What?
We all have to think.
If only there was just some way we could surprise her.
She's too tall to surprise. Oh, good friends, we need your help now more than ever. What of the prince? I don't care. What's important now is we need to find a way to fell the giant. How can you help? You could do that? Oh, how can I ever thank you?
You talk to birds?
The birds will help.
How?
When the giant returns, they'll attack her and peck out her eyes until she's blind.
What good will that do?
Well,
When she's blinded, she'll stagger about.
She'll get angry.
And she'll crush us all.
Smear the ground with pitch. We'll lure her to an area smeared with pitch. Her shoes will stick and she won't be able to move.
And I will strike her from behind.
How will you strike her and lure her where?
Yes, where?
A tower.
What tower?
Over there, between those two trees. An old tower.
Yes, send her to the tower.
All right. We have to do something. Quick. It will be dark soon.
Here.
Thank you.
I'm excited. Don't cry, little one. I know you want to go.
Hello.
The giant went in that direction.
My darling, I did not recognize you. What are you doing in those old clothes? And with a child? You must go back to the castle at once. There's a giant on the loose.
The giant has been to the castle.
No. Are you all right? My love, why are you being so cold?
Maybe it's because I'm not sure we love. Am I?
I love you. I do. But yes, it's true.
Then why, if you loved me, would you have strayed?
I thought if you were mine that I would never wish for more. And part of me is content and as happy as I've ever been. But there remains a part of me that continually needs more.
I have on occasion wanted more, but that doesn't mean I went in search of it. If this is how you behave as a prince, what kind of king would you be?
I was raised to be charming, not sincere. I didn't ask to be born a king, and I'm not perfect. I'm only human.
I think you should go.
Leave? But I do love you.
Consider I've been lost, a victim of the giant.
Is that what you truly wish?
My father's house was a nightmare. Your house was a dream. Now I want something in between. Please go.
I shall always love the maiden who ran away.
And I, the faraway prince.
You're almost finished. You see over there between those two trees, when the giants come, we're to send her over there.
Good.
I wanted to climb the tower too.
I'm glad you're here to help me.
What's wrong? My granny's gone.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I think my granny and my mother would be upset with me. Why? They said to always make them proud. And here I am about to kill somebody.
Not somebody. A giant who has been causing harm.
But giant's a person too. Aren't we to show forgiveness? Mother would be very unhappy with these circumstances.
Mother cannot guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. No one is alone. Truly, no one is alone. Sometimes people leave you halfway through the road. Others may deceive you. You decide what's good. You decide alone. But no one is alone. I know.
Wait until my mother hears that I've slain the giant.
Jack, your mother is dead.
Dead? Was she killed by the giant?
She was arguing with the giant, trying to protect you. She was then struck a deadly blow by the prince's steward.
Oh no! Why would he do that?
He was afraid she was provoking the giant.
Did no one bring her back?
No one.
That steward must pay for this. After I slay the giant, I will slay him.
You will do nothing of the kind.
But what he did was wrong, right?
I guess so.
Then he must die.
Well, no,
Why not?
because that would be wrong.
What he did was wrong. He should be punished.
He will be. Somehow. How? I don't know. Stop asking me questions I can't answer. You're going to kill him. Then kill him. No, don't kill him.
Father isn't here now.
Wrong things, right things.
Knows what she said.
Can't say what to
Nothing's quite so clear now.
things, right things.
You've lost your way.
You decide what
You
you
are
want.
not alone. Believe me, no one is alone.
No one is alone. Believe me.
Truly,
You move just a finger. Say the slightest word. Something's bound to linger. Be heard. No one acts alone. Careful, no one is alone.
people make mistakes.
Fathers,
Fathers,
terrible mistakes, holding to their own, thinking
they're
they're
alone. Honor their
fight for their
mistakes.
mistakes, one another's terrible mistakes. Witches can be right, giants can be good. You decide what's right, you decide what's good.
Just remember,
Someone is on your side. Someone else is not. While we're seeing our side, maybe we forgot. They are not alone. No one is alone.
hard to see the light now.
Just don't let it go. Things will come out right now. We can make it so. Someone is on your side. No one is alone.
Here she comes. Remember, don't let her know our plan.
Where's the boy?
We don't know. Yes, we do. We can't go on hiding it any longer. He must pay the price for his wrongs.
Quick, tell me where he is.
Over there. See that tower where the birds are clustered? Daddy's in that tower hiding.
Thank you. Now justice will be served, and I shall leave the kingdom.
Every novelist wants straight prose. The harder to wait, the better to have.
Excuse me.
The greater to go, the harder to go.
We're going to hide, know how to get there.
How did you die?
And eat first.
returned home, and let us hope there will be no more killing.
Where am I to go? I have no one to take care of me.
You'll have to take care of yourself now, Jack. It's time.
No, it's not. I'll take care of him.
You will?
Yes! I'll be your mother now.
I don't want another mother. I want a friend and a pet.
Unfortunately, I have nowhere else to go. So we're moving with you.
Oh, no!
It'll be fun.
My house is a shambles. There's hardly any room for it. Of course you can come home again.
And you shall join us too.
You'll not return to the castle?
I'll gladly help you with your house. There are times I do actually enjoy cleaning. How proud your wife would have been of you.
And how sad it is that my son will have never known her. Maybe I just wasn't meant to have children.
Don't say that. Of course you were meant to have
But
children.
how will I go about being a father with no one to mother my child?
Just calm the child.
Yes, calm the child.
Look, tell him the story of how it all happened to be father and mother. You'll know what to do.
Alone.
Sometimes people leave you halfway through the woods. Do not let it grieve you. No one leaves for good. You are not alone. No one is alone. Hold him to the light now. Let him see the glow. Things will be all right now. Tell him what you know.
Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom,
Careful the things you say.
there lived a young maiden,
Children will listen.
a sad young lad,
Careful the things you do. Children will see.
and a childless baker with his wife.
Children may not obey, but children will listen. Children will look to you for which way to turn to learn what to be. Careful before you say, listen to me. Children will listen. Careful the wish you make. Wishes are children. Careful the path they take. Wishes come true. Not Careful the spell you cast, not just on children.
Sometimes the spell may last, past what you can see, and turn against you.
Careful the tale you tell, that is the spell. Children will listen.
Those fearful, those deep, those dark, and you make loose. The path that you make those fearful, those deep, those dark, and you make loose. The path that you have to walk, those deep, those dark, and you make you have to think. There are always wolves, there are always bells, there are always beats, there are giant ghosts. Into the woods you go again, you have to every now and then. Into the woods you're telling and be ready for the journey. Into the woods you have to ask for what you wish you knew the past.
Into the woods but find the past,
To the woods to find the future.
in the woods but not to stray.
Protect the
Or
wolves.
steal from the giant.
The way is dark, the light is dim, but now there's you, me, her, and him.
The chances look small,
The choices look grim, but everything you learn there will help when you return them.